these killings are nothing else but a work of political gangsters within our own organization.
2 years living in fear, moving from one place to the next, trying to stay safe, and then a close shave with death. This is life for Durban-based corruption whistleblower Thabiso Zulu. Despite the state's own security agencies concluding that he is at risk, he is not receiving any government protection. Now in hiding after an attempt on his life last month, Zulu agreed to speak face-to-face to ENCA. His armed friends, who now act as his bodyguards, stood guard for the duration of this exclusive interview. We've seen the ANC coming out. First, they are shocked at your shooting. Secondly, they are offering to protect you. Number 3, they said they're going to hold talks with the Minister of Police, Bikitsele, about your safety.
If the ANC decides to commit that kind of a mistake of engaging me through the media, it's quite unfortunate. But having said that, I've never had any interaction with the African National Congress. The ANC is supporting me. It's supporting its own cadre who have just been shot for exposing corruption through statements. It's a very funny way of supporting me. The ANC supported Mluleki Ndobe, who was alleged to have been involved in the murder of Sindiso Magaqha. When he was arrested, the African National Congress went to prison to go and see him, right? So the ANC supports those who are accused of doing wrong things by going to them, listening to their story, seeing what kind of support they can give. The African National Congress supports its own members that are implementing its own policies, resolutions. The ANC says we must fight against corruption. We fight against corruption, we put our lives at risk, we get shot. The ANC supports us through statements. It's a very funny way of supporting people.
So are you saying no call, no SMS, no message through your friend, no message to your family, nothing whatsoever?
No, nothing. Yesterday I sent an SMS to all the provincial officials of the African National Congress, telling them that comrades, I really fear for my life. I'm asking you to intervene in my plight. So the ANC can't say it didn't know. The African National Congress can't wake up and say they were not expecting what happened to some of us. I have never had an interaction that seeks to say, where are you? We are coming to you because we want to offer an intervention or we want to hold talks. They also sent another text message to all the officials of the African National Congress at the national level, raising the very same matters. I saw the president of the country when he was in parliament that he was going to Japan. And I said, here goes a man who promised me protection. I spoke to him over the phone through a phone of another minister. That minister told me that the president was to talk to you, and he handed over the phone to the president, and I spoke to the president. The president told me that they are going to make sure that I'm safe. They are going to take me to a safe place and everything. Here am I, still not safe. It's left to the hands of my friends to make sure that I'm safe, where I will sleep, move me around, make sure that I'm okay. So you are not only dealing with the challenges that are facing the African National Congress in terms of responding to the issues that affects crime, but we are also dealing with the capability of the state or the will of the state to assist those that are fighting against corruption. If you get a commitment from a head of state that something is going to be done, and a certain junior person to the president who seems to wield so much power decides that is not going to happen. Because I can tell you now, there is quite a strong political interference that is making sure that we don't get protection. Some time back, after the threat assessments have been done on us, we were promised and we were told that we will be protected. We were told that the Commissioner of Police have signed a briefing note. He was in Angola. I even remember that he was in Angola when he did that, because it was an urgent matter. 2 threats assessment from the state's own processes. It's not me who's saying my life is at risk. It's the state that tells me that my life is at risk. The state tells me that I need to be protected, but the state refuses to protect me. The state refuses to implement its own recommendations. Then after the National Commissioner have signed that briefing note, giving instructions that we must be protected, a political meddling happened. And I can tell you that that political meddling is coming nowhere else, but it's coming from this province. And it's coming from people that believes that some of the people that have been exposed in corruption are their friends or are their comrades. 2 threats assessment and the public protector's report, all of them being ignored. If we were to die now, then the report goes to court, and the court finds that we were supposed to be protected. Are they going to resuscitate us and say, no, you died mistakenly, wake up because we made a mistake, we were supposed to protect you?